Holy crap! I mean, what the fuck happened here? This has gotta be the worst murder scene I've ever been to, I mean. That's... Who would do something like that to another person? That's just sick! We're dealing with a real sicko here. Jesus! Whew. I mean, look, it's like fucking Michael Flatley did the whole Lord of the Dance routine on his face. Jesus! Have fun recognizing that body. Yep.
You do know that the victim was poisoned, don't you?
What?
And that's the victim's father over there.
Oh, sorry about your loss, sir. That was a beautiful little girl you had there.
What? It's a boy.
Oh, I hear you still have a little boy, so congratulations! Ah, you're such a dumbass.
No, I'm not. Fuck off!
Hello, nerds, or whoever the hell you are. Judgment. Now, that's a thing we all face at some point in our lives. Hell, I'm judging you all the time. And my judgment about you is that you're the sexiest bunch of people I've ever seen. Oh, I was just watching my sub counter, see if it actually went up after that bullshit, but apparently not, so you can all go suck your grumpy old neighbor's crotch for all I care. But enough judging, let's talk about Judgement, which is a video game, because that's kind of my thing on this channel. I talk about video games. Good talk. Let's get on with the review, so... Judgement. Judgement is a game from the makers of Yakuza series and takes place in the same universe. If you played Yakuza games, then you should know your way around Kamurocho already, which is the same part of town that was featured in 7 Yakuza games too. Now, instead of playing as Kiryu Kazuma, you are Takayuki Yagamina. I'm pretty sure I just butchered that name. Anyway, Takayuki was a lawyer who won a big murder case and got his client free, but little after that, his client is arrested again for murder of his girlfriend. Takayuki is of course devastated cause he helped a killer get away, so he quits being a lawyer. Yes, we did it! I told you I'd get you free. No innocent man is going to jail on my watch, so... I knew right from the start that that guy is innocent. I mean, just look at that face. Doesn't get any more innocent than that. Don't worry about the payment, man. You'll pay me back when you can, Go enjoy your freedom. You've earned it. So, off you go. Oh, wait, here. Before you go, here's the knife the cops took from you, when you were arrested, so, here. I even cleaned the blood out of it, so it's as good as new. Thank you. Nah, that's nothing. You go enjoy your life, you crazy bastard. Bye. Oh man.
He's got a knife.
Prevent a man, an innocent man, from life in prison. That's the best feeling in the world.
Who let that maniac out?
I wonder what he'll do. Who knows? He's got his whole life ahead of him. could open up a shoe store. Maybe he'll be the next big thing in music business. Fucking awesome. That guy deserved it. After all the crap he took for no reason. Shit. Yeah, I did a good thing here. I did a good thing. So we jumped 3 years forward, and now Takayuki works as private detective. Also, there's a serial killer loose in town who gouges out Yakuza members' eyes, so Takayuki starts investigating that. If you played Yakuza games, then you know you'll be into an entertaining crime story with a lot of twists and turns. The story doesn't fail this time either, although since there has been 7 main Yakuza games where you played as Kiryu, and those had a lot of familiar characters, this is all new cast, so yeah, maybe you're not going to be as invested in these guys right away, but they do grow on you and the actors did an awesome job like always in these games. Now, gameplay wise, this is a solid beat 'em up like always from the Ryu Ga Gotoku Studios. I bet I screwed that pronouncing as well. Although maybe the targeting system could use little fine tuning, but overall fighting in this game is just as fun as always, and some of the moves are just so over the top and freaking fun to pull off. Fighting is pretty easy in this game, but some moves might take little time to master because there are a lot of those. This time you have 2 different fighting styles, which are the Tiger style and Crane style Kung Fu.
Hey, you.
Oh, what do you want?
You insulted me and my son. So I'm here to rip you, a new asshole, dick face.
Oh, really? Well, let me warn you first. Many have tried, all have failed. Cause I know the deadliest animal kung fu styles known to man.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Oh, well, you know, styles like
The tiger.
The Crane!
Gary.
and last but not least, the mighty skunk.
The mighty skunk. That's not a real fighting style. What are you, stupid?
Yeah, stupid. No, I'm not stupid. I'm like the opposite of stupid. I'm 360 degrees from stupid, so yeah!
I believe that means you're still stupid.
Enough chatter. It's time for action. Prepare to meet Mighty Skunk.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What have you been eating? I mean, Jesus, that's fucking disgusting. Oh shit! You probably shot yourself. I'm getting the fuck out of.
Works every time. Oh shit. I think I put a little too much power in that strike. Oh, it came out with a little extra something. Oh shit. Don't do the skunk after taco day. Ooh. Shit. Now, Tiger style is better for one-on-one matches, and Crane is better for groups. And you can change your style on the fly if you have to. Also, like I said, there are a lot of moves, but you will have to get skill points which you can use to open those, so there's some role-playing elements of that sort too, which is nice. You can also use skill points for other things too, like faster combos or stronger attacks and shitloads of other stuff too. Now, since the main character was a lawyer and is a detective now, there are some gameplay elements from those jobs here too, like questioning suspects, searching for evidence, showing proof of stuff to people during conversations, spying people with a drone, using disguises, or just tailing people. Now, these are not LA Noire kind of deeper mechanics, but still fun distractions. Well, except maybe the tailing of people. It turns kind of boring later and it really is stupidly easy for most parts. And when I say stupidly easy, I mean if the suspect sees you, don't worry, cause you have plenty of time to hide. Wait a minute. Is someone following me?
Hello? Is anyone there? Is that
No one here!
Is that a dog? No? Wind? What the fuck is that? What the? Ah! It's just a cardboard box. Checking his phone.
Paranoid.
Ah, you're stupid.
Next, let's take a look at the side activities. Well, like in Yakuza games, there are loads of those too. Don't really know where to start, but hell, let's start with the Sega Arcade, where you can go and play games like Fighting Vipers, Space Harriers, Fantasy Zone, Motor Raid, Puyo Puyo, and Virtua Fighter 5. Also, there's an excellent game made just for this game, called Kamuro of the Dead, which is like those old light gun games, and it's actually pretty damn good.
Round 1. Let the action
There's also darts, batting center where you can go hit some balls, gambling like poker and blackjack, and several Asian gambling games too. Then there's this virtual board game also. Yeah, it's a board game where you throw dice and move as many spaces as the dice shows. It's pretty fun and addicting game too, where I got hooked for a few hours. But biggest side distraction is probably the drone races. Yeah, you race with your drone in single races or in different cups or Grand Prix, whatever, that contain multiple races. You also upgrade your drone by stuff you find all over the city. I mean, this could have easily been its own little game. It's just so well made and big, and the racing is actually pretty damn fun in that one.
I mean, drone racing in this game is way more fun than, let's say, racing in crap team racing. It's impossible to get the boost through drifting in this piece of shit.
So why don't you boost yourself up someone's ass?
Then of course there are a lot of side missions too, which are mostly well made and often funny if you can get in the Japanese style of humor. There's just so much stuff for you to do here, it's insane. Just like the Yakuza games.
Now when it comes to negative sides of Judgement, probably the biggest one is that it's a spin-off from Yakuza games, and I've played already 7 Yakuza games, and this one takes place in the same city as those. Those had usually some other city too on top of the main place, maybe 2-3 cities, but still, you know, but this one has none. So it's all happening in Kamurocho, which is, well, I've been through that city so many times that some might consider it as a flaw, but I don't know, it kind of feels like coming home because you've been there so many times. So, you know, it's up to you if you want to count that as negative or positive or just Then when it comes to the story, it was really good and entertaining. I mean, I loved it from beginning to end, but I feel like, you know, it was about serial killer who gouges out people's eyes. They could have gone a little darker with the story. I feel like they kind of, I don't know, played it safe. it was good, but still I feel like they should have maybe taken that next step to the dark side. I mean, this was spin-off and all. It wasn't a Yakuza game, although it kind of was, but still, you know, they could have gone a little more crazy with it, but I still enjoyed it. But still, that one piece was, you know, something was missing. I can't say too much, because then I'd be spoiling something and I don't want to do that. Let's just say that the story was good, but I kinda enjoy, you know, darker stories and, you know, more. You get the idea. It was a good story. It was really good story. It was damn good story. Also, next time, maybe a little more voice acting, because there was still a lot to read here. I mean, I know how to read, but still, you know, I'd prefer if someone else did the dirty work for me. But on the plus side, there's English voice acting here, so, you know, you don't have to read subtitles all the time, you know, if you want to take that one. But I played with the original Japanese voiceovers, because, well, the original just, I think it sounds better. Although, you know, like I said, the English was pretty good, but original is original, and yeah, I go with the original. But I'll wrap this up, because I could talk about this game for hours, and nobody has the fucking energy to listen to me yap about this game for hours, so fuck it. I know I left shit tons out from this review, because, well, if I would have covered every little shit you can do in this game, or that this game has in it, it would have been fucking long ass list. I mean, Jesus Christ. But anyway, when it comes to scoring this game, I'm gonna give it a 8.5! Now, I'm a huge fanboy of Yakuza series, and, you know, if Japanese culture isn't your thing, and, you know, maybe slow storytelling ain't for you, then you might want to take a point out of that. But that's how I feel, so screw you! Anyway, you all know the ending here. Click like, click subscribe, click the comments, click the bell, click yourself the fuck out of here, and click yourselves back when I upload more crap. But for now, it's goodbye! Oh, Jesus, this was a long ass day. First there was that corpse and his stupid dad, and then I had to tail that one guy, and oh, then that dad came and wanted to pick a fight with me, so I pooped my pants while I taught him some manners. Piece of shit. It's nice to just wind up in a nice little bar. Hey bartender, what do you have here? Let's see, nope, I'm not much of a whiskey guy. You got anything else here? Let's see, what do you have here? What is that? Oh, what? I'll take that! Asahi!
Asahi! 'Cause some days you just run into ugly corpses, stupid dads, dirty cardboard boxes, and shit yourself.